Hi, this is Dave from Shoe Ranger. Here to talk to you about a new shoe. But before I get into it, I wanted to talk a little humbly about what it takes to build a really good shoe. And it takes every team out there that's building shoes knows exactly what it takes. And sometimes you just make mistakes, and I've been a part of that a number of times, making mistakes on shoes. You go after the market, you think you've got it nailed, and then all of a sudden the shoe comes out and it's not exactly what you expected. I'm not sure if that's what this company is feeling right now, but I can tell you that based on my full experience, this shoe did not come out the way they wanted it, and I say that very humbly. I know how those things happen, and that's about all I can say about that. But let's dig in. We're here to talk about the Brooks PureFlow 5. I'm just going to dig right into my scoring system. On fit, I'm going to give it a 2. The great things about the fit: heel fit is outstanding. Very tight around the heel, really nice inside. Fit is really good. And this insole, I love the fact that Brooks designed an insole around the function of the shoe. Really cool that they did that. So those are the good things. Bad things on fit: first, the toe box is really low. So no matter what sock I put on, it's very difficult to find a shoe that gets this shoe to fit well. My first run, as always, was in socks, and on both feet I got blisters where this logo is. The logo is heat pressed on, and whether it's because the mesh doesn't stretch or that they press too hard, too long with the heat press, whatever it is, I got blisters. So that's one bad part, is the toe box is too low. Second thing, this tongue, it's just a bad execution. Tongue on a shoe like this doesn't have to be so thick and soft. It just doesn't need this much cushion. When you put a tongue this thick, it takes up a ton of the midfoot. They could have done a little bit, put a thinner tongue, and it would have been a better execution. The edges on this tongue, I'm sure they have some experience. This isn't the first time they've used this type of tongue, but these edges, they fold in, specifically down at the bottom here. They fold in, and so when you put it on, you have to constantly adjust to get the folds out. And then the cardinal rule on building a tongue is put a loop on there so the tongue doesn't slide, and they didn't do that. I'm not sure. Brooks has the most innovative loop on all their training shoes, and they come out with the PureFlow 5, no loop, tongue slides. So for fit, they get a 2. On feel, overall the midsole feels really nice, but because it doesn't fit really well, it's hard to figure out what the real feel is. And so for feel, I'm going to give it a 3. I guarantee that with a much better fit, this shoe's going to feel great. But with this fit, the feel's okay. Function, same thing on function. Fit is a huge part of function, and because it fits so bad, the function gets a 2. I love the fact that this midsole does this on this kind of shoe. I think with the right fit, it would be just what pure stands for, PureFlow stands for. I think if it fit right, that the function would be there. Creativity, I'm going to give it a 4 on creativity. The mesh, unbelievable. That's what drew me in the first place. Is the printed mesh is just gorgeous. There's lots of detail on the mesh. Insole, super creative on the insole. Really like that. And this midsole, lots of detail in this midsole. Super creative on the midsole. But it doesn't get a 5 just because they messed up on the fit. And then the update, I guarantee you I guarantee you someone that's running in the Pure Flow 4 is going to put the 5 on and say, oh man, I love this shoe. It works. Every shoe finds a runner. Every shoe finds a runner. But oh my gosh, the Pure Flow 1 through 4 had a really nice toe box, really well shaped, fit a lot of different feet. You see a lot of it out there on the marathon run courses. So you know that it works really well, and I just don't think as many people are going to be able to put this on and go, yeah, that's it. I just think it's going to disappoint a lot of runners. So it gets a 1 on the update. I hope everybody has a great week running. If you like the shoe reviews, go to Facebook/Shoe Ranger, like us. Follow us on Twitter @Shoe Ranger. You can follow me personally @SuperDaveJewel on Instagram. This is Dave from Shoe Ranger. Talk to you later.